Reject Nation. My name is Shaw.
And I'm Hobbs. And I can't do a very good Dwayne Johnson impersonation, but you took Jason Statham.
That's the only one joining I can do.
I'm also buffer than you, though, so that helps my case.
Actually, I can't even do a good Jason Statham. The most I could do is...
My name's Chev Chelios.
I feel like
Today's the day that I die.
the key to Jason Statham is you just got to be gruff and British,
You
you
gotta
know.
be gruff and British, and
You know.
he talks to the side of his face.
Yeah. I can do martial arts.
This is terrible. This is terrible.
Bad impressions.
This is bad impressions
Bad
with Greg and
impressions,
John today. Anyway, we're going to watch Fast and Furious presents Hobbs Shaw.
Woo! David Leach.
The universe expansion we were all asking for.
Yep, the two people the family arguably should have trusted the least.
Oh, before we do that, I wanted to say special thanks to everyone who has been downloading and following us on the Stardust app. Over there, we do 30-second reaction reviews for films, TV shows, and trailers. If you want to get our opinions early on things or for things that we haven't covered on YouTube, you can go check us out over there. Sometimes we're even micro sketches. Free to download, free to use.
Do it today.
Do it today.
This is going to be crazy.
Yeah, it's insane.
With the future undefended. Unnecessary shock to the system. I am human evolutionary change.
Okay. What the hell?
Superhuman. Bad guy.
Nice.
Mission has been compromised.
Bad guy.
We need help.
Target's name is Bridgestone. He's a ghost. We're gonna need the best trackers in the business. Luke Hobbs. I'm what you call an ice cold can of whoop ass. Career lawman. Always gets his guy. We're gonna need to operate outside the system. Deckard Shaw. I'm what you might call a champagne problem.
Champagne.
Six agent. Doesn't play well with others. If we stand a chance against Bridgestone, you guys have to work together. No way. This guy's a real This job requires stealth.
I'm really looking forward to this.
I'm trying to save the world, which, for the record, is one guy.
Wow.
Really good at it.
You have no idea what we're dealing with.
What is he?
He's upgraded.
Wow.
Whoa!
Like Die Hard 5.
You know me?
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Wow.
What the hell?
How was that one?
Yes. Oh yes. I am. Oh.
Wow.
Three shots will kill a man. There we go. It's a bad guy's speech. You had to open your big mouth, didn't you, huh? Yeah, I thought it was a cool thing to say at the moment.
You know, gosh, I'm just. I'm. You know, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I can't wait to watch this. So ridiculous.
It is refreshing every once in a while to see a trailer and just know that some producer was just like, yep, put whatever you want in there, I don't care. Just do whatever, get some guns, get some cars, blow some things up, break some glass, run down a building.
You think, doing a spin-off with Hobbs and Shaw would minimize some of the enthusiasm of the ridiculousness, and somehow it's even crazier. It's crazier than the freaking franchise that has a huge ensemble of people.
It's only gonna get more ridiculous, and it's only gonna wink at you bigger for doing.
I love its commitment to it, though. I love it. And you know what else I really love is, because when you think of the Fast and the Furious movies,
Which I do all the time.
I think of it too much.
Yeah.
When you think of those movies, you don't. It's like you want the returning players to be there. You want Vin Diesel and The Rock to show up in the movies. Sure.
Jordana Brewster.
Yeah, and her too. You want them to show up, but you don't really think about like, I'm really showing up for the chemistry and all that.
And where their characters have gone over time.
With this, not only am I so excited for just how fucking silly this all looks, how crazy this is, but I genuinely got excited for. I am so looking forward to watching these two interact.
Yeah.
Like their banter back and forth. That moment when they're just saying exactly the same thing about each other, and they're two different sides of the same coin in a way, was so delightful. And just you're like, I'm completely sold on this movie because. Like the Fate of the Furious, that was a movie that I felt started taking itself a little too serious at times.
The Fate of the Serious.
The Fate of the Serious, man.
You might say. I did say.
Yeah, John said that. And then, when you get to this movie, you're like, oh, this is bringing it right back to where I wanted it even more because, I'm excited to see their chemistry and the laws of physics are even thrown way more out the window than ever before, and this whole thing with Idris Elba being a superhuman is
being a character
so not expected, man. That's crazy.
After how serious and dramatic Fate of the Furious wanted to get, I guess it is refreshing to see them go in double down in the opposite direction of just like no, it's gonna be fun and craziness and set pieces, and Idris Elba's gonna be a character from a G.I. Joe movie.
Yeah,
because I felt like this could have been the sequel to both of those.
Yeah,
really.
his costume aesthetic especially looks like that.
And I mean, they don't give you much to go off of with him, just that beginning sequence where they're like, oh, this soldier in the future, something technology, and we're showing holograms and stuff, and then, I'm the bad guy. And the movie just seems like it. That's the element I'm most curious about, because it seems like they've really approached this with a meta edge where they're like acknowledging a lot of
very
these
self-aware.
Yeah, self-aware beats and stuff like that, which could work. I'm curious about it just because it seems like they're boldly leading with that sense of humor.
I mean, it's cool because it's a I love how they say Fast and Furious presents. Where's Roman Reigns in this trailer? I didn't see Roman Reigns in this trailer.
Yeah.
That's like a big talk, right?
Yeah.
Where's Roman Reigns? We see Vanessa Kirby in here, who I thought was great in Fallout.
Yeah, it's a sequel to Mission Impossible
It's a
Fallout
sequel to
also.
Fallout.
Because they're in some kind of it looks like they're at Chernobyl or something, and they're running down buildings and...
that sequence, I'm just like... he doesn't even seem to have breathing issues here. I'm like, fine. Does Hobbs become like a superhuman too? With David Leitch's direction that I love, because he came onto the scene with John Wick, which was a pretty serious movie, and then he went on to do Deadpool 2,
which is a pretty serious movie.
Pretty serious movie, Well, it seems like he's taken a lot of cues out of that film specifically, because this seems more like Deadpool 2, if anything, than it does like John Wick.
Oh,
and I thought I was really kind of going and expecting more of a John Wick, like, oh, we're going to get a trailer with like some really cool action in The Rock and Jason Statham are going to be super serious. But I love that they've really doubled down on the comedy, man. I'm excited for it. I really am very excited for it because their interplay looks so delightful.
Oh yeah, I mean, these two dudes are just so much fun to watch together, and like, as weird as this kind of is for the Fast and the Furious franchise overall, and to slap that and to say Fast and the Furious presents after there's been so much controversy between the cast about the existence of this movie. It does seem like a sequel of this sort especially nowadays, does kind of thrive on being self-aware and over the top to a point that everybody's aware of what's happening. So I feel like you're able to circumvent the whole, like, this is the 7th movie we've done, or the 9th movie or whatever, you know?
I kind of feel like scrolling through these comments that I just started through right now, I feel like saying Fast and Furious Presents is actually working against them. Because a lot of people are like, wait a minute, where's Vin Diesel? Where's all these people?
Yeah.
I think especially when you say Fast and Furious in the title, it actually is kind of working against them right now.
Yeah.
I think it's going to confuse, like, I feel like for a movie audience, like people like us who follow movie news and are aware of what, spin-offs are and whatever, won't be lost. But I kind of think that was not the smartest call on their end.
Yeah, I wonder, because it doesn't seem like they're short on marketing money, so I feel like they could have got the word out about Hobbs and Shaw. It's the big, like, Fast and Furious is one of the biggest franchises in the world at the moment, so a lot of people know those two characters, so I don't feel like it would be hard to raise awareness about just calling it Hobbs and Shaw.
Well, I think saying Fast and Furious Presents in the trailer would have been fine as opposed to putting it in the title.
In the title of the video,
because I think people are going to be kind of confused and be like, "Yo, where's the rest of the cast?" I'm like, guys, that's not what this is."
Yeah.
Anywho, yeah. Well, this looks like a really fun movie. I'm excited to check it out.
He loves buildings.
Hi.
The Rock loves buildings.
I'm very much excited to check this out.
Yeah, me too.
All right, well, you guys can subscribe to the Reject Nation. Click that notification bell. What do you think about Hobbs and Shaw? And download and follow us on the Stardust Up today. Baseball